If you are building an application and you want it to scale, when you build out your backend, I highly recommend you use Nest.Js. Now with Nest.Js, they have these things called controllers and services, and they kind of work together. So with Nest.Js, what you have is you have this thing called a controller, and this handles like HTTP requests. So it's sort of like it deals with the routing. It gets this request, and then you get this response back in return. So that's the controller. And then you also have what they call a service. The service is the application logic, and you have like in that service, it's sort of like a class, I guess you could say. And inside it, you have like methods and properties, like service methods, service properties. So you have the service and you have the controller. They work together. And nothing I like about Nest.js is the fact that it has TypeScript built in, so you have type safety. So that's extremely important when you have TypeScript. Use TypeScript. I know a lot of JavaScript developers don't like TypeScript. I don't really like it. Not a big fan of it, but you need it. You just need it. So yes, I highly recommend Nest.js. And yeah, like the project I'm working on right now, I'm going to be using Nest.js to build out my backend, and then I'm using Next.js on the front end. So highly recommend it. Nest.js is sort of like Angular, I guess you could say. It's for large scale applications. So yes, I highly recommend it. I've been kind of learning the fundamentals, the basics. It might take a few hours to learn, but to get good at it, it's going to take a while. And you got to get familiar with like decorators. So if you're an experienced developer, you should know about decorators, especially like if you're like a Python expert. If you're really good at coding in Python, you should know all about decorators. So yeah, you're going to be using decorators with Nest.js, definitely. So there are some concepts to learn. There's sort of a learning curve, but it's not too complicated. So yes, I highly recommend it. Nest.js, learn it. Definitely if you're building out, if you're like backend, if that's your specialty, and you're building out the backend for a large application that's going to scale, you need to use Nest.js. Highly recommend you use it. So this is Tyrone Ratcliffe. Let me know your thoughts. There's more pros and cons. What are the pros, cons? What's your experience with Nest.js? Like it, dislike it, pros, cons, let me know. And another thing, follow my blog at tyroneratcliffe.com. Tons of coding tutorials. I have affiliate offers that I promote. You can support the blog by, clicking on one of those links and purchasing something. I promote all different types of affiliate offers for like web hosting, domains. I have a gig. So it's me and a few of my, I have some people that build websites. So if you want me to build you a website that can get you traffic, leads, and sales, check out my Fiverr gig, check out my affiliate offers. And there's just tons and tons of free content. If you don't buy anything from me, you don't have to do that. Just share some of my blog posts. Tons of free content on tyroneratcliffe.com. Tons of coding tutorials. My bread and butter is like React, JavaScript. That's my thing. Nest.js, Next.js. all good stuff. Hope you like this video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.